Ready for some top plays? I'm Olivier Cedra, PA announcer.
Happy to have you with us for NBA. Basketball. Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, they're making strides, Allie, no question. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. They've got Josh Giddey, Alexei Pokashevsky is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. It's hard not to look at the standings and start thinking about the playoffs already. But Clark, how early do you think is too early to start looking ahead at the postseason?
Well, I think you got to play where your feet are. You can't be looking too far ahead if you're a player. It's fun for us to talk about playoff races and potential matchups, but for players and coaches, they've got to be locked into the here and now.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokashevsky from behind the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Henderson. Giddey defends. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Giddey.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Towns. The bank shot, no good. For Seattle, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Holmgren. Minnesota with a rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the score by Minnesota. 6 to shoot. Right wing. Here's Holmgren. No good. A bit long that time.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Graham.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Henderson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. The three ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Here's Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Pokashevsky. It's Dort on the wing. Over Edwards. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Minnesota in the lead. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Giddey, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Pass to Pokashevsky. Launches a three. Hits the trifecta.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Pokashevsky on the wing. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Pokashevsky's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Edwards. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock at 6. Pass to Towns. It's not going to go for him. Giddey with a defensive effort. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Pokashevsky. Back to Dort. Outside Giddey. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Henderson. From deep. Dort grabs the miss. Seattle has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Now Giddey doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Fires in the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Pokashevsky. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. Minnesota calls timeout.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Curry. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Beasley against Smith. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Back to Noel. Beasley outside. Pass to Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Pass to Burks. They double him with Curry. Whiteside with it. It's stolen. Here's Hartenstein. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Curry against Burks. Here's Beasley. Kept alive by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Here's Noel. They grab their own miss. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Noel. No good. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Seattle has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Here's Hartenstein, defended by Burks. Pass to Beasley. And here's Curry. Now here's Beasley, covered by Smith. To stop the drought. The rebound by Whiteside.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Smith no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Beasley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
On the take. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Jalen Noel, one shot.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Smith. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Curry. Over Burks. Curry's shot is off. Seattle shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Beasley. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. And so it's Seattle, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous.
Fans, your Seattle Dancer.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luguentz Dort out there with Aleksej Pokusevski. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Giddey in at the point. And for Minnesota, in at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Malik Beasley. McDaniels inside. Giddey defends. Here's Henderson. They get the rebound. Seattle has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Luguentz Dort out there with Aleksej Pokusevski. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
And for the Timberwolves, McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. Filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. Here's Henderson. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels against Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
A headache to track. Gilgeous-Alexander is a long 6'5" with point guard handles. And, of course, that finishing ability we just saw.
It's Giddey on the wing. Good work defensively by Towns.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Count that one.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
For Seattle, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. The rebound by Beasley. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Gilgeous-Alexander against Beasley. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Edwards. Towns has got room. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position. Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Beasley against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pokashevsky. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Pokashevsky's got 14 points. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Inside. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Henderson. And the layup is good off the glass.
This goes to
14 points for him.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Beasley outside. Pass to Henderson. Outside McDaniels. Over Giddey. McDaniels can't hit. Seattle has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Gobert's checked in for Beasley. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And that one is hammered home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Brett?
Well, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night. And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Curry against Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
T-Wolves ball.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Back to Smith. Kicks it out to Isaac. Puts up a 3. And he buries his first look.
Well, you know what? I think you've got to have that shot in your game, even if you are a big guy now. And Isaac demonstrating that he does have that in his game.
Pass to Curry. Outside Edwards. Here's Noel. Gobert with it. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. 5 on the clock.
Seattle foul.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Isaac. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Into the lineup for Seattle, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl.
Now here's Gobert. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside.
We'll see. Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
1:52 left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Smith passes to Burks. from deep. Smith no good. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Noel. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Curry. Pulls up, high post. Count the basket. Curry's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Smith finds Burks. Back to Smith. Jacks up a three. Counted from distance. 10 points for him.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Noel. The rebound by Whiteside.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Robinson Earl, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
A dominating first half of play.
59-42.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to checking out Seattle. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously. And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their disorganization. Chaos, a lot of wide open.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. And for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels.
Towns has excellent size, really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Holmgren. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
They get it again. Here's Towns. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Up top, Edwards. Back to Daniels. Pulls it. the offensive rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Minnesota calls time here. Beasley's checked in for the Timberwolves. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Henderson. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Clock at 6. Pass to McDaniels. 4-3. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
For Seattle, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. All right, time for an injury report. Now for an update on Jonathan Isaac's injury, let's go to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Seattle. Right now, there's some pain when they try to move the joint. They're calling it a hyperextended shoulder. And losing a player as the season really hits its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Pokashevsky. Back to Giddey. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Dort defending. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him.
Back to Giddey. Six to shoot. Oh, they pick off the pass. McDaniels with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Pass to Henderson. Inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Lou Dort picks one up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
He does not get the second one. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside, wide open. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. So Dort's got his second bucket of the night. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Henderson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Curry's checked in. Hits both from the stripe. For Seattle, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. And here's Smith. Works for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Hardenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Towns. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Burks. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the tray. He's got 13.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
He's off on that one. Pass to Isaac. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Curry with it. Now Burks defending. Curry against Burks. Curry passes to Towns. Up and over Smith. Here's Hardenstein. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Outside Curry. Smith against Beasley. Over Smith. Beasley misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Nice shot by Whiteside.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Beasley outside. Pass to Towns. A minute 20 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Curry. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 now. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Ooh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
McDaniels is checked in for Curry. So it's the home team now. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Pass to Smith. Five to shoot. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. To the middle. Here's Towns. Scoring. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Well, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
To the wing, right side. Smith, left side. Three-pointer. That one is off. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Alec Burks. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Smith. Stripped it away. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Timberwolves shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Launches it. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Pokashevsky's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Here's Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now here's Giddey. Defense right on him. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels against Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gobert from the arc. Dort grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Giddey. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
touches the glass to finish the layup. Giddy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Dort with a steal. Here's Holmgren. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Henderson. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And here's Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
Edwards against Dort. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Towns. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
Now Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Here's Towns. It's tipped. Here's Giddy. Pass to Pokashevsky. Fires the three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now McDaniels. Giddy defends. McDaniels against Giddy. Here's Towns. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Seattle, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves.
The ball goes to Minnesota. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Davis Bertans.
For Minnesota, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter.
Jordan McLaughlin.
You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag
Jordan
help
McLaughlin.
small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Seattle foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jordan McLaughlin.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
And they pick up 2. Bertans has got his first points of the night.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Beyond the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Seattle has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Pass to Moore. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. With one more board, he'd have a double-double.
Imposing his will physically tonight, showing a lot of fight.
And that one's good. Giddy.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's McLaughlin. Giddy defends. Here's the floater. McLaughlin shot is good. Here's Giddy. And just one more point would give him a double-double for the night.
He's made his presence known time and time again.
Pass to Holmgren. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't.